Get me the book of 1 Samuel chapter 25. Sister, come here. Come here. Believe in the Lord? Believe in the Father? Come here. We'll share two scripture with you. We'll share two scripture with you. You don't mind? You look like you're scared. You scared? You believe in the Lord? You believe in the Lord? This is the Bible we're reading. You believe in the Lord? You believe in His words? Come on, read some mind here. In your mind. In a two mind. I'll read one scripture for you. Alright, give me the book of Isaiah. Give me Isaiah chapter 1 verse 18. Listen to me, sister. Isaiah 1:18.
Isaiah chapter 1.
The left hand, Chicago. Boom. Give me the book of first. Sister, what you doing? You believe in the Father? You believe in the Lord? So, you walk if you believe in the Lord. You walk if the man of the Lord. Alright. Give me the book of 1 Samuel 25. Start at 2.
It is 1 Samuel chapter 25 and verse 2. And there was a man in Mason, whose possessions were in Carmel.
Whose possession was in Carmel. So this man, he have lot of possession in Carmel. Now Carmel is a place where, you know, like you down in the land. Just word speaking. Right? Read.
And the man was very great.
And the man was what?
And the man was very great.
Why this man is very great? Because he's a rich man. He have happenings. Right? He said the man was very great. Read.
And he had 3,000 sheep.
Where have what?
3,000 sheep.
So these are the time when you have animal, you're rich. The man have 3,000 sheep.
And 1,000 goats.
And him have 1,000 goat. Right? So this man becomes a very great man. Read.
And he was shearing his sheep in Carmel.
And he was shearing his sheep in Carmel. Right? So when he was shearing sheep, basically, he must sell out. Right? He must make him look at happenings. Because he have so much. So him start, put them into slaughterhouse, do him for do. So him can make some money and make what for grace again, go and grace again. Read.
But the name of the man was Nabal.
But the name of the man was Nabal.
Nabal.
Right? And Nabal, the name of the man was Nabal. He was a great man. He was a rich man of all the happenings. Read.
And the name of his wife Abigail.
And his what?
And the name of his wife Abigail.
And the name of his wife was Abigail. Now Abigail, read on.
And she was a good woman.
She was a what?
She was a woman of good.
She was a good woman. So Abigail was a good woman. Read.
Of good understanding.
With what?
Of good understanding.
So Abigail of good understanding. She was a woman of the Lord. Read.
And a beautiful countenance.
And she was very beautiful to look at. When you see her, you say, wow, Mama look good, man. Mama all right. Read.
But the man was rubbish.
Read a what?
Churlish.
The man was a hard-headed. The man was a sick-head. He not really deal with things amicable, the righteous way. Read.
And evil in his doing.
And he was evil in his doings. Right? Read on.
And he was of the house of Caleb.
And he was the house of Caleb. And you know Caleb, he was the one that the Lord whooping and taking on the earth. Right? So he was of that same bloodline. We go against Moses. Right? So that's why him have that horrible spirit. And that horrible taste. Read. What the Lord look after him have happenings. Read.
And David heard in the wilderness that Nabal did shear his sheep.
And David heard in the wilderness that what?
Nabal did shear his sheep.
David heard in the wilderness that Nabal had sheared him sheep. Because David was in the wilderness. And David, while he was in the wilderness, he see Nabal sheep, he see Nabal goat, and him look out for them. He never trouble none and make none missing. You know? Him say, well on, Abigail husband things this, So you want to know, make we look out for them. Don't make them come out and pen. Make them stay in. And make them, carry on, read.
And David sent out 10 young men.
And when David here said, Nabal, I share him sheep, him sent 10 young men go over there. I want him send them for the read.
And David said unto the young men, get you up to Carmel and go to Nabal.
So David said the young man them said, go up to Carmel and talk to Nabal. Because may I ask you something? Read.
And greet him in my name.
What him say?
And greet him in my name.
So him say, greet. He tell the young man them say, listen, when you go up there, greet Nabal in my name. Tell him say, yo, King David send me to you in Nabal. And him say, me for greet in his name. Yahawashi, yasharahla, whatever. Read.
And thus shall ye say to him that liveth in prosperity, peace both be to thee.
Nabal was living in prosperity. And him said, thou shall you say unto him, peace be read.
Peace be both to thee and peace to thine house.
He said, peace be to thee and your house. Peace be upon you and peace be upon your house. This is how David humble said him servant go to Nabal. Because him already done some good for this man. Right? Look how long we there work for Esau. And Esau now give we righteous with you. Esau is like Nabal. Read.
And peace be unto all that thou hast.
And peace be upon all that thou have. Read on.
And now I heard that thou hast shearers. Now thy shepherds which were with us, you hurt them not.
So you see, he must say, yo, me say you share the sheep them and the goat. And yo, the shepherd, where they look out for your things them, they was with us. We hurt them not. We look out for your sheep, we look out for your goat. We say, you do your thing now. Send on a little thing to us now. Give you a thing now. And that David I said to him, read.
Neither there aught missing unto them.
And him said, none of them never missing. Everything was intact. You have 3,000 and you have 3,000 sheep, plus you have 1,000 goats. None of them was missing. Everything was intact because we look after them for you, Nabal. So what? Send on a thing for we now. No? Read.
All the while they were in Carmel. Ask thy young men, and they will shew thee.
So him say, ask the young man, ask the sheep, ask the sheep, ask the sheep, the youth them will look after the shepherd, them will look after the sheep. Ask them if them not going to tell you, say, yeah, we amongst them. Read.
Wherefore let the young man find favor in thine eyes.
And he say, make the young man whom me send find favor in your eyes. Read.
For we come in a good day. Give, I pray thee, whatsoever cometh in thine hand, thy servant.
So him say, yo, we come in a good day. So give whatever pleasing in your hand to thy servant. He said, give them whatever you are going to give them, man. And make them come. Right? That's how humble David said him servant unto Nabal. For Nabal looking at himself and said, all right, I'm going to send a thing go give them. What Nabal said?
And to thy son David. And when David's young men came and spake to Nabal according to all those words in the name of David, and he sit and served, and Nabal answered David, servant, and said, who is David?
You see, Nabal answered David's servant and said, who is David, man? Hey, as some know say, you see this book here? We read the book here, man. You understand? Because how we talk. Right? Because yo, you motor in the back home my yard. And a man goes to boom and say, yo, the dancer fi send this. And a man roll up and say, yo, yeah, the dancer fi send this, you know. But a man say, who is David? You understand? Read.
And who is the son of Jesse?
And say, who is the son of Jesse? I want to feel like, you see me I share my sheep them, I want to feel like I can just run up on my sheep. I come go and I can want to come dabble in my business. I said, Nabal, who is Jesse? Who is David? Read.
There be many servants now a day.
You know about say, there be many servants now a day. What?
Nowadays that break away every man from his master.
So hold on, Nadal say, yo, I only a servant, you know, break away from them done, you know, and come and, you know, push up themselves and say, oh, impersonate Dan, you know. And I say, oh, the Dan send me, you know, when the Dan no send them. So he must say, who is David, who is Jesse? Right? And many persons step away from their master and now them a draw a card. And that he must say, you know, to show you to the tea, you know. Read.
Shall I then take my bread and my water and my flesh that I have killed for my shearers and give it unto men?
So he must say, should I take my things and give it unto you? When me work so hard and kill and me and my shearer them and do all of these work and give it unto men? I want to take my for Papi Show, Kunamuno, Coffee, Clown. Read.
Whom I know not whence they be.
Everyone say, I not even know where they come from, I not even know where they be. Read.
So David's young men turned their way and went again and came and told him all those sayings.
So look how humble David send him soldier them go up there and say, yo, tell Nadal, say, yo, send and look a thing for you know, because we look after him sheep, we look after him goat, when we in the wilderness, when we up a Carmel, right? So make him give you our, you know, worthy profit. Because we're supposed to get a thing that we have done good. Read.
And David said unto his men, gird ye on every man his sword.
So the man them come back and bring news to David and tell David, say, yo, the ball not take no talk, you know. And the man say, furthermore, man want to run away. So who you? Right? So David come, the man them go back to David, go tell David, and David said, hey, every man put on the sword for the tie now. Because we are go over there, you know. Read.
And they girded on every man his sword.
And every man put them sword upon them tie and step out big man and mean. And step up on them mule and them horse. Read.
And David also girded on his sword.
And the boss take up him big sword too. And I step with them. Because the boss now go linger and make them gone. The boss a go. Because him and the brethren them apart. Over 600 of them apart. Read.
And there went up after David about 400 men, and 200 abode by the staff.
He said 400 man and 200. 400 man with sword and 200 of what? Staff. Right? Read.
But one of the young men told Abigail, Nabal's wife, saying, behold, David sent messengers out of the wilderness to salute our master, and he rode on them.
So you see, one of the young man, remember when David was with them and he was a shepherd boy, so he might tell Nabal's wife, Abigail, say, yo, Abigail, you know, so David said in brethren them to come page Nadal, and Nadal deal with the man them a wheel. So when Abigail do, read.
But the men were very good unto us.
You see? Now the shepherd youth that tell the wife of Nadal, say, yo, these men what David sent were very good unto us. Read.
We were not hurt.
And none of them get hurt. Read.
Neither missed we anything.
And neither missed none of the sheep them. Everything was intact. Read.
As long as we were conservant with them. When we were in the fields. They were a wall unto us both by night and day, and the while.
You hear the man say? The man said they were a wall. Day and night. So these men was standing up in the place and defending all that these shepherd boys see happen around them. So he might talk to Abigail, because Abigail have more wisdom, more than ugly Nadal. Because Nadal doesn't worry about his money and worry about all of him happenings, how much more he can build up from what him already have. Him not think for share nothing. Right? Read.
Not hurt, neither missed we anything, as long as we were conversing with them.
So they were conversing with the man, and they was having good time. Them chill, you know, them look after, help the man, look after him sheep, be a wall, make the sheep them out straight and go nowhere. And make the goat them stay in them. Here I want them to stay in. Read.
When we were in the field, they were a wall unto us both by night and day. All the while were with them keeping the sheep.
Uh-huh.
Now therefore know and consider that thou wilt do, for evil is determined against our master and against all his household.
So you see, the man them get deterred, the man them said, decide, listen man, right now, them turn against the master that are Nadal and them household. And David them get vexed now and them say, yo, you hear me? Go feel the sword and we are go over there. Read.
For he is a son of Bilal.
And he's a son of Bilal. And Bilal is our next crazy guy. I feel me, them fling over a wall.
That a man cannot speak to him.
That a man cannot speak to him because what? Him so prideful and full of himself. The least good thing I said to him start running mouth. Read on.
Then Abigail made haste and took 200 loaves and 200 bottles of wine.
So when Abigail hear all these things, we are going to come up on her household. She make haste. She never delay. She take what? She make, read that.
200 loaves.
She make 200 loaves of what?
And 202 bottles of wine.
She make bread. She make cake. She make wine. Read.
And 5 sheep ready dressed.
And she get 5 sheep ready dressed. That means she do what? She push out these sheep and make sure say, meat there for these man. Read.
And 5 measures of parched corn.
And 5 measures of parched corn. Read.
And 100 clusters of raisins.
100 clusters of raisins. Abigail make sure say she stock up for these man. And right now, Nadal don't know where I'm going. Because she have more wisdom than Nadal. Nadal doesn't look for food. My wife have and it done have great things in store, in abundance. But this woman is a woman with wisdom. Read on.
And 200 cakes of figs. And laid them on asses, and said unto her servants, go on before me.
So she said to the servant, go on before me. May I carry behind. Read.
Behold, I come after you, but she told not her husband about.
She said she had come after the servant, so the servant for go on. And yo, the servant not to tell Dave, so to tell Nadal, nothing will go on. Read.
And it was so as she rode on the ass.
And it was so when she rode in coming on her horse. Read.
That she came down by the cover of the hill, and behold, David and his men came down against her, and she met them.
So she reached down to the wall, down to the hill, and David soon comes riding up him and him 400 and plus the 200 with staff. Right? And when she see him, what she do?
Now David had said, surely in vain have I kept all this that this fellow had in the wilderness.
So David said, in vain, me keep all of these things in this man for nothing. Because you me put in little work, so me I look little happenings. Read.
So that nothing was missed.
So David said, me keep everything for this man so that nothing is missed. It means I'm work in vain. It means I'm not get no reward. Read.
Of all that pertained unto him.
Everything what pertain unto him, me look after.
And he have required me evil for good.
And now him require me evil. Me send some servant. Him send on a little thing. And him run them away. I say, who is me? Who is Jesse boy? And I talk about the servant them right now. I come and I say, people send them. When people don't send them, servant left after them people. Read.
So more also do Yahawah unto the enemies of David, if I leave of all that pertain to him by the morning light, any that pisseth against the wall.
The Lord David said, when we go up there, me and my brethren them, not left up there, not even a dog. Because we know a dog, I want to cock up and piss against the wall. Him said, not left up there, not even a dog. Nothing I go piss against the wall. Read.
And when Abigail saw David, she hasted and lighted off the ark.
So when Abigail see David, man, she run, she just squeak and go down the quick and stop and jump off her horse. And what she do?
And fell before David on her face.
And she dropped before David on her face. So she lay down on her face, man. And what she say?
And bowed herself to the ground.
And she bowed herself to the ground. She humbled herself as a woman. She never be them big ears ring, girl. big trained girl, up on her big top, knowing what she know and act like she has somebody. This woman have things in life. This woman have a great man. We have only for substance. But she was so humble, she put herself down to the ground and lie down on the ground. And what she said, King?
And fell at his feet and said, Upon me, my Lord, upon me, let this iniquity be.
She said, let this sin be upon me, my Lord. Let this iniquity be upon me. Let all of the sin be upon me. Read.
And let thine handmaid, I pray thee, speak in thy audience.
And she said, let the handmaid speak in thy audience. Let me talk to you, David. Because, yo, read.
And hear the words of thine handmaid.
And hear the words of thy handmaid, man. So David said, go and talk then, no? Read.
Let not my Lord, I pray thee, regard this man of Belial, not even Nabal.
Right.
For as his name is, so is he.
So he said, as his name is, man, so is he. So you have some man, them can't help themselves, man. Right? Because enough time, this is some man take up from Elias' name and gone with it. Ragging King. I don't know who was Ragging King. Ragging King was an old right bird tormentor. And you gone with him name now. You have to turn one tormentor to read.
Nabal is his name, and folly is with him.
But it said, Nabal is his name and folly is with him. Everywhere ain't gonna folly and keep up. Him can't keep up no righteous dealings. Because be a folly in him head. Read.
But I thine handmaid saw not the young men of my Lord whom thou didst send.
So you must say, yo, when you send these young men, me never see them, you know. Because, yo, me never there on. So when you send them and them come and them talk to Nabal, I wasn't there. So listen what me I said to your king. Read.
Now therefore, my Lord, as the Lord liveth, and as the soul liveth, seeing the Lord hath withholden thee from coming to shed blood, from avenging thyself with thine own hand, thou let thine enemies and they that seek evil to my Lord be as Nabal.
So they said, David said, yo, let the David come to take vengeance and go on hand. Right? So at the end of the day, man, David said, yo, when this woman come and reason with him, David was so humble to hear what this woman was saying unto him. So David just hold back in peace. Read.
And now this blessing which thine handmaid hath brought unto my Lord, let it be given unto the young men that follow my Lord.
So right here and then David said, yo, this blessing where this handmaid bring unto us, give it to the young man then. Right? Because, yo, right now, you stop the rats. Come in and go over there, go chop down everything. Not even dog the dog will survive. Read.
I pray thee, forgive the trespass of thine handmaid, for the Lord will certainly make my Lord a sure horse,
right.
a sure house.
So you see, the lady, Abigail said, yo, forgive us, man, because the Lord will make us the handmaid for the, will
make a sure house.
A sure house. Read.
Because my Lord fights the battle of the Lord.
Because the Lord fight the battle. David fight the battle of the Lord.
And evil has not been found in all thy days.
And evil not been found in all of David's time, man. Because David could have killed Saul. And David not killed Saul. David loved Saul, make him go and buy business. Right? Read on.
Yet a man is written to pursue thee and to seek thy soul, but the soul of my Lord shall be bound in, and the bundle of life with the Lord thy Yahawah.
The bundle of life shall be with David, man. Because man shall try to take his soul, but them can't take his soul. Because David was a man loved by the Lord. Because David was of a heart of the Lord. The Lord is a man of war, and David was a man of war. David was not looking thank you boy. We'll come talk with my smile with everybody. Read on.
And the souls of thy enemies, them shall he sting out as out of the middle of a sling.
Read on.
And it shall come to pass when the Lord shall have done to my Lord according to all the good that he hath spoken concerning thee, and shall have appointed thee a ruler over Israel.
The Lord shall appoint David a ruler over Israel. Read. These are the things that Abigail tell David before it even happened. Read.
that this shall be no grief unto thee, nor offense of thine heart unto my Lord. Even that thou sheddest blood, causeless, or
So him say you not shed no blood, causeless. Read.
or that my Lord have avenged himself, but when the Lord shall have dwelt with my Lord, then remember thine handmaid.
When the Lord dealt with David, then if you remember the handmaid man, right? Carry on.
And David said to Abigail, Blessed be the Lord Yahawah of Israel.
What him say?
Blessed be the Lord Yahawah of Israel.
That's why we come on the road, man, and we say, Blessed be Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, the power of Israel. Because, yo, this is only the Lord for Israel. He's not the Lord for our nation. Blessed be the Lord of Israel. Read.
Which sent me this day to meet thee.
We sent Abigail to meet David. Read.
And blessed be thy advice, and blessed be thou, which has kept me from this day, from having to shed blood, and from avenging myself with mine own hand.
So he said, Blessed be thy advice, because you stop me from come and venge myself with my own hand. Right? Carry on.
For in very deed, as the Lord Yahawah of Israel liveth, which have kept me back from hurting thee, except thou hast hasted and come to meet me.
He said, Blessed be the Lord that kept me back, man, and make Abigail come meet him. We stop him from shed blood, man. Because David was a man of war. And the Lord is a man of war. And the Lord loved David. Because David now hold back his sword. The Lord said, Cursed be the man that hold back his sword, man. Read on.
Surely there had been no, surely there had not been left unto the mouth by the morning light any that pisseth against the wall.
David said, Surely nothing not gonna left, man. If you never come talk to him, man. Nothing was not gonna leave Abigail. Everything was clear now. House clearance. Read.
So David received of her hand that which she had brought him, and said unto her, Go up in peace to thine house. See, I have hearkened to thy voice, and have accepted thy person.
They said, Go up to your house, man. Me hearken to your voice and me accept you. Right? Because, yo, blessed be the Lord that send you with your good advice to come and stop me from do what me perceive in my head to go up there for go do to Nabal, man. But read on.
And Abigail came to Nabal, and behold, he had a feast in his house, like the feast of a king.
And Abigail come to Nabal, and when she come to Nabal, Nabal in there have a big party. He might go out with beer things, can make all kind of money, and he might live it up, and have all kind of act and go on and go on. But when wife come on, his wife do, what she do?
And Nabal's heart was merry within him.
And Nabal's heart merry because him dead and him back it up and him go out with all kind of things. And him live it up to the fullest. And his heart was merry, he was glad, he was having fun. Read.
But he was very drunken.
And he was very drunken because you know, when a man drunk, you know, him dead there, and gonna see Abigail come in and him start saying, babe, look around like a mad turkey. Read.
Wherefore she told him nothing, less or more, until the morning light.
She didn't tell him a thing. She just hold her peace because he didn't know where to swim over her head. You understand? Everything was gonna go. But Abigail come out where Abigail see him. She hold her peace because she said, you know, she looking at herself and she said, watch out, dead man dancing. Read.
But it came to pass in the morning, when the wine was gone out of Nabal, and his wife had told him
Come here,
these
sister.
things,
He said, when it come to the morning, the wine was gone out of Nabal, and now she told him, and when though?
and his heart died within him,
And him stand up on his foot and him dead already. Just listen what his wife said, what was gonna happen unto him. Him dead already. Read.
and he became as a stone.
He became as a stone. He becomes like, huh? That swing over my head, girl. Read.
And it came to pass about 10 days after that the Lord smote Nadal that he died.
10 days after the Lord kill him, man. Right? I saw the Lord work, man. Sometimes, the Lord no want you do nothing, you know. The Lord just want you to be sincere unto him. And you see the look up, Papi show them, we are going at them want to go around you and want to disrespect you and take you for clown. The Lord will come visit them, man. And the Lord will visit them in a nice little way. That ball never get no stab, he never get no chop for dead. But him stand up and him dead, read.
And when David heard that Nadal was dead, he said, "Well, blessed be the Lord that have pleased the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nadal."
So him said, blessed be the Lord. Right? The reapproach from Nadal. The Lord take out Nadal. Read on. Nadal.
And have kept his servant from evil, for the Lord have
So
returned
the Lord keeps David from evil, man, and deal with the work himself. Read.
wickedness of Nadal upon his own head. And David set and communed with Abigail to take her to him to wife.
So David now remember this beautiful woman and remember her good wisdom. You know what she bring forth unto him. So you know what, David say, you know what, that woman, I want her to be my wife. Because that woman is a woman with wisdom, right? And David sent for her and said, go for her, I want her. Read. Because you know why David even do that? When David named wrath, the words just speak unto him. And David hold in peace and say, give the young man them all where you bring come, man. And blessed be the Lord that come and give you all of these words to come and say unto me, for me to cool down my temper. Sometimes you want some woman around you, we have some good understanding, we can talk to you and talk sense in you. You know? Sometimes you don't want a big lab about one around you, man. You have a little lab about one them around you. Next thing them gas you up, you can't do about this. Because they don't know wisdom. But when you have a woman with wisdom, man, she will come and be like Abigail. Right? Read.
And when the servants of David would come to Abigail to Carmel, they spake unto her, saying, David sent us unto him to wife.
So he said, David sent us to take you to be his wife. And what she said?
And she arose and bowed herself on her face to the earth and said, Behold, let thine handmaid be a servant to wash the feet of thy servant.
You saw Abigail humble, man. She never said, okay, let me go be his wife. She said, let thy handmaid be your servant to wash your servant's feet. So Abigail rather wash David fellow's feet, man, more than be the wife. This is how humble this woman is. And we can't find them woman about her. All we are finding some big, tough head, knucklehead, concrete brain one. When they want to take no talk. And I'm sick of them, man. Read.
And Abigail hasted and arose and rode up upon her ass.
And Abigail hasted and rose up on her ass.
With 5 damsels of hers.
With 5 damsels. Damsel means young, 5 women. Right? Read.
That went after her, and she went after the messengers of David and became his wife.
And she went after the messenger of David and became his wife, man. So David say a good attribute about Abigail, and David decides, I'm going to clear it up on this. And David decides, this woman, he want her to be my wife, man. Right? And listen, man, David have her as his wife. Right? So the moral of the story, man, we need some level-headed woman around the man of the Lord, man. So them can give us good strive, give us good, ways to, not a rushy, hard-headed, every little thing you just rush up. No. We have to have good calculated movement. So we need a woman to, help women. Because we need help from women. Right? Because it's special unto us. We have part away. We are one team. So a team have to work together. Right? And with that being said, man, we are going to close out because we're there for a minute, man. Right? And we are going to say what? Rakataya Hawa, Rakataya Shot, Rakataya Hawa, Rakataya Shot, Shalawah, woman.